Another one. We just finished the games. We played this. I don't think our record was necessarily incredible with this. We missed a couple of draws. A little bit of inexperience too on my end. With the deck, I might have been a little too aggressive in spots, but the deck is incredibly fun and enjoyable, especially if you don't want to play Cat Oven, but you want to play Sacrifice. The deck main priority is around Tyvar and the Priest of Forgotten Gods interaction. Priest being able to tap, make you sack a creature like you sack two, but you get a lot of benefit off that with playing like Midnight Reaper to draw cards, Cut Throat to drain, Vran to also drain, but Vran's only once a turn, so you got to kind of watch out for that. Sometimes you kind of have to do this. And then untap with Tyvar and activate this on their upkeep to get like the extra value from this. It can do a crap ton of damage, honestly. And also, this is the same card. I have 4 copies. I'm not going to waste a rare to make the 4th copy of this. I'll just use this one, I guess. But other than that, that felt really good. It seemed fine. It seemed polished for sure. And especially probably benefits a lot more from best of 3, as a lot of decks do sometimes. But other than that, I hope you enjoy the games. And we'll catch you around. I haven't been an explorer in a while. Kind of just been staying away from it for the most part. I go first. I have Priest, Midnight, Wolf Rider, Tyvar. Wolf Rider can be played a turn after Priest, and that'd be activated. So sure, we'll keep this. We have like 9 mana dorks to kind of draw into, which go really well with Tyvar because they can be activated immediately. Tyvar is kind of the key piece. The reason this deck's like cool as it is, we can do Priest things. We can activate Priest and then untap it, activate it again, clear board states. So I play a lot of creatures that are like, I come into battlefield, I make a second creature. So we do play some weird creatures for sure, but I guess we can go ahead and get this down. I'm not doing anything turn 1 anyway. This might also imply that we're a later game deck when we're not. I just have standard lands for the most part, so we're using them. So this could be rogues. This could just be control. Let's just play our Priest down. I mean, I'm not going to take a turn off to do nothing. And I'll play Wolf Strider and have Priest activation about any time I need it. Saltai. Okay. That's a decision we have. So a little part of me wants to play Wolf Strider and just say go ahead and like activate it in response to something. This doesn't really do anything. And I don't have anything to play. I'd have to draw something for this to be good, so let's just not. We can also isolate this and make them sack it in response. Also, I could double block if they attack and then activate. Mana Confluence. Weirdly enough, this feels like a Neoform deck now. Or like a Reanimate deck, but I'm not sure. This Dredge just Dredge? Is that what I'm... This is gonna be a match. We'll just go to our turn. We'll activate this now on my turn. We'll draw a ton of cards. Oh, we'll draw 1 card, I guess. Play this. We'll wait on this. We'll probably be playing it on a number of players. I'll target this player. We'll sacrifice Wolf Strider. We can get it back later. We don't have a 2-drop for Tyvar to reanimate, so I'm gonna draw 2, make 2 black mana. There's no Priest. Sacrifice the prize amalgam. That makes sense. Remember, one or more other creatures I control die. That seems big good for me. So we'll go ahead and play that on the green side. Play this out. I guess this is probably safely to go on the be a black source. Do nothing. They attack with the 1/4. I mean, I'm not blocking. I think this is them wanting me to. For some reason. And I'm just not going to take it. I'll just take one instead. Their creature's tapped. Mill 3. They put like nothing in there. So their dredge deck is pretty slow right now, which is like a great sign for us. Normally it's not that slow. A Seiju comes up. Plan. Will we see another one? Grizzly Salvage. Now we might see it come up. The Creeping Chill. They're going to gain 3. But they did not hit. I would assume it's Silver Smoke Ghoul. Silver Smoke Ghoul is whenever you gain 3 life, it enters the battlefield. Like that turn, which would bring back 3 prized amalgams and will be in like really rough shape for the most part. I mean, I kind of feel like I just smack them. I could play Tyvar and down tick Tyvar and see what we get here. It's gonna be tapped for any color right now because turn we played it. So we'll down tick. We'll see if we hit anything. We hit an Elvish Mystic, which is like a good sack to this. Swing these in. I'm gonna play a priest. So these can all be activated. I kind of want to go ahead and get this out of the way, but I don't know if that gives me anything. They do have to discard though. I can't play another one. But I can play another priest and then activate priest again. Kind of thin out their hand, maybe. This might be a bit greedy. I feel like it is greedy. We'll just end. I think I was a little too much to just go for that. Although we kind of have to be careful for the fact that they have these discard 2 cards, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped, which will bring back everything, but they're just hard casting it here, which is great for us. They have a Spirit to sack. We can do all this on their turn. We have untaps, so let's just do that. Oh, that's a great draw for us. Play Razor or Reaver. We'll activate Priest. Target them. Commit. We'll sack these 2. They'll lose 2. We'll gain 2. We'll take 1 from Reaper. That comes in. We get to play the Cutthroat out with the 2 mana we make. There's a Collected Company. I can play this and then play Collected Company and do all the shenanigans then. They're most likely dead here. There's a Wolf Strider, and there is a Midnight Reaper. Put more cards in my hand to allow me to continue comboing here, pretty much. Plus, yeah, they give it up. So it's basically going to be a sack here. I kind of want to go over this because this is a lot happening, and this, like, in the intro, we're not going to be able to explain all this. But it's like tap priest, sack like elf, the dork here. They're going to take 2 from this Cutthroat, but then they're also going to take, well, it's only once each turn, so they're going to not take anything from here. So this is like something to keep in mind, that sometimes we might want to actually activate it on their end step. Or if they're stuck on 1 card, the cool thing we get to do whenever they draw that card, I guess they don't discard. For whatever reason, I'm thinking this discard. But we can do these like on their end step or something, especially if we have a Coco and have 2 mana available. We'll be able to activate this in Coco on their end step, which is like a little bit of a surprise attack. But for whatever reason, I thought that made him discard, and I don't know why. Oh, I don't know if you saw in the lore today. Elspeth. This will be coming out a couple days, but Elspeth putting a smoke on Elish Norn. In one of the arts. I don't know if it's like whatever. It's a really slow hand. They have a Giganta, so they're probably sacrifice. So I kind of have time. I'm not going to be able to interact with like Cat Oven anyway, so sure. We'll play our Shockland down tapped. This also could be some blue-red shenanigans. Sacrifice it is. A Reanimator. We draw a Cutthroat, which is a pretty good connector draw. We can play the Woe Strider next turn, sack the Back the little homie. Sheep. Rye. Sure, drain me. That throw actually, I'm pretty sure, negates this little interaction. Whenever another creature you control or another creature I control. Never mind, this isn't the one I thought it was. There's one of these that like neutralizes this. But don't worry about me. I'm just all over the place. We're gonna play a Woe Strider. I could attack with this. They're just gonna block anyway, so I'll leave it up. Nope. Pass it up. We really need this to hit a land. But we really want a Coco. We kind of have to get out ahead of these decks. Although they're stuck with black mana only. But I doubt that they don't just like leave this in the graveyard. Maybe not. Never mind. But play a mountain next turn. Play a Mayhem Devil. This is gonna be one of the most annoying matches I think I'm ever gonna experience in my entire life. Watch, here comes Mayhem Devil. Oh, Fable. Same thing, I think. But there's going to be so many like pauses through every single phase and every single action because both of us are playing like a sack deck. And to play it correctly, you're like just not going to do anything until they're in step. Try one. Another Woe Strider's fine. I kind of want to get rid of this Cutthroat, but I think I'm going to take the risk and just rip the land. I'm going to do a Priest and play 2 permanents out anyway, so I'll take that. And then I have a Priest set up for next turn. This is fine by me. I don't want to do anything else. Is this going to auto pass and let it all go through, or is it going to keep asking me? No. There it is. Sorry if you can hear that. I'm spamming my space bar so it'll let me through. Little part of my mental health just says concede the game and move on because it's going to take forever. But you're stuck in here with me, so. Discard them all, big dog. Got it. That's an Atraxa that I can't answer. Oh, they're gonna attack and ram. Well, they can just reanimate it anyway, right? Do I have anything to stop that? I'm moving on. I'm good. Even if I do get to answer that, this game's gonna take 35 minutes. I just draw a Tyvar, activate Priest, make him sack a thing, do the other thing. Like, I'm perfectly fine. I'll just move on and save everybody the time. When it goes first, I have Dork into Midnight or Tyvar, activate Dork, and then play Dork again. I like that. But I have to hit a land. I'm going to get Greasy Ganged immediately, and it's just over. I do hit land, though. I don't think this elf's going to live, but it can. There's a part healing on. All they got to do is play Grease Fang. I'm not blocking. There's land number 2. There's Satyr Wayfinder. They hit the 3rd land that they didn't have in their hand, probably. Father's Shrine goes to their hand. Still no Grease Fang. Most likely have one, though. Play Tyvar. Plus 1 Tyvar. Untapped Landware Elf. Play Landware Elf.
Take my hand.
Alright. Show it to me. I have no spot removal for Grease Fang. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I blocked. That's fine. All this is fine. Fiend's Informant. Okay. Second part healing on. So they definitely just have the Nutter Butters if they want it. I don't know if this does anything. Wolf Strider, a Reaper, I guess. I have nothing in there. You can make up to 2 mana. I could activate this. I can't really block it. Well, yeah, I can. I can block well now. We'll just pass, I guess. Lose to Greasefang. I keep saying I want to play Greasefang in this format because I feel like it's got to be a really quick way to climb. Because if you're like just like on turn 3, play Greasefang and you get to bring the Parhelion back and just do it, like I don't know how you lose. There's obviously ways to lose, but an all-out attack. Why? How dare you? This is a weird thing where I just leave Tyvar at 1, I think. Or S. We do this to draw. We do this to do this, and we do this to do this. And then we say sure, and then we activate this to do this. We put Takenuma on the bottom, even though it's kind of fine. That Reaper's going to sack. I'm going to draw another land. Pick. Exactly what we wanted. A little part of me wants to get rid of a Landwehr Elf to scry here. I can always bring it back with this Tyvar. I just don't have anything else going on. Can't stay away. Going to bring back the Seder Wayfinder, which is a little reason why we didn't block the Stitcher. If they flip over a Greasefang, it feels horrible. Still didn't hit one. I'm a little lucky. They're gonna find one soon though. We'll take that one. That one seems good. My turn. So this will make enough. I can sacrifice those, bring them back. Play Deathglade. Play Priest. Lord of Mana. Activate Priest. Target them. They're gonna sacrifice Stitcher, but I have to do this, I think. If I don't, I just don't think I have a way to win this game. I mean, they're obviously gonna sack the Stitcher, but we bring Wolf Strider back next turn, so. Select the company. Another land. Yep. Come to Greasefang. Resolve that. Oh my god, it still didn't hit a Greasefang. Didn't hit a 2-drop. It'd been nice to play this, but we're just not gonna be able to. That's pass. It might have finally just fell one. They're halfway through their deck and they haven't seen one yet. This is quite wild. Earlier I said I'd play Greasefang. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Seems kind of absurd. I also don't have the mana for Can't Stay Away. Never mind, I'm a liar. Don't talk to me at all. Ever again. There's Greasy Gang. How do I stop Greasefang? I don't. Good question. Nothing else for anybody else. I got nothing. Now that they show Greasefang, I mean, I'm blocking all day now. It actually thins the board. There's some like crazy double priest activations, although I don't know if I would get there. I can down tick here, bring a Landwehr back, and ensure that I get an activation. So let's cast Coco. I can do this. I can play this, activate Priest, play again, activate Priest, but I won't be able to activate it when they have a Greasefang in play, from my understanding, which does kind of suck. So we have to put enough in to drain them out, I guess. right? So sack, make 2 black. Have a green, play another Tyvar, but I can untap, do this again, make 2 more black. Play Tyvar. Play anywhere else because it's free. Activate. Untap on this. I mean, I'm just going to go through it, I guess. I don't really have a choice, I think. There's a cutthroat. Making math harder, I suppose. I mean, we're playing a land drop this turn. Now it's like I have limited green mana. I could play this, untap here, activate, make 2 more black, and then play Tyvar. Then I have to untap the priest again, which I can't do. We play cutthroat. Play Lane Elf because it's free. We have the plus on the priest.
We can do this.
Oh wait, I do have it, right? Because I can do this, make the mana off the elf, play the other Tyvar, untap here. Oh snap, that's gross. Green, activate, target them, commit this one, this one. Oh, Beseju's also good. I guess Beseju was a hit we could have gotten. Play Tyvar. Plus on Tyvar, click the priest. You say next and no attacks and turn. All right, bring it back. Man, that was kind of, I don't know why, I just couldn't see it. Yep. So whenever this targets most... Do this, submit, do this, they'll take 4. Oh wait, there's Dynamo. Because this also does too. I did not realize that was lethal. I am so sorry. I just had to plan to like get rid of that and I just slow rolled lethal. My bad. That was something. That was... Mamma mia. And hand, detain. Oh my god, it's just sacrifice again? Help me. This is Rot Priest? Oh my god. Oh, I'm so dead. I am dead. I don't even want to talk about it. We'll talk about it later. Play this. Make 3 more energy. Next turn, play it, wheel it, put an Ulamog into play. Oh wait, they have Emrakul now too. Oh no. Ah! Sorry if I yelled in your ear. Apologies. And I can't like sack next turn because of this. Although, does it cast, doesn't it? Oh god. I'm so dead. I mean, I guess it didn't do anything. Although I could have activated and played this, but it still didn't do anything. Pearl Tree by Juicy J. Okay. You got me. I could play Tyvar.
This will be... It's not a victory without you.
Make a green, because again, we could find something. Or we also could play another Tyvar. So I'll take 4 here. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and play this Midnight Reaper down. Then we have like play cutthroat, activate, draw 2, draw 3, make 2 black, untap, do things again, also have a Tyvar again. This deck is like very high on sequencing. There's a Giganta, not gonna matter. We have a land, so we can go ahead and play it out. Is this a cutthroat angle? I think so. Let's activate here. Activate these. This is a sack. This is a me draw 2, lose 2. I gain 2 though because I have a cutthroat. So it neutrals out. There's a Woe Strider. I have an untap and activate again. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's play this, and then we're also gonna play Reaver, make a big board, and then plus here, untap here, and then it's next. Man, it would be so crazy if Priest made them discard cards, because they would just not be great. They're basically at 16 too, because they can sack this and gain 3 life. It's a thing to remember. Honest Lightning would say tap down. They could play a land here, but I'm gonna do this anyway. I think I want to get this value in. Do these. Oh, this gives them less targets. Sure. I should have sacked it to the Worst Rider. That's a little bit of a mistake there. Takes some of their energy away, so it's like whatever, but I definitely should have scryed first. Like I should have activated Priest and then scryed to see the card, because I had to put this on the bottom. I can bring Priest back and play another Tyvar. So I'm not that upset about it. You may reveal top 4 cards. You may put an artifact, creature, or enchantment in there. Aha! There it is. Alright, so we have to win the game. Got to be a good draw. Woe Strider is, I would consider in this spot, a decent draw. Next. This is 4. We will minus here. We got to bring back the Priest.
Don't lose hope. Share in my glory.
Bring back Priest. We play a second copy of Tyvar.
Whoever slays the
We might need an untap because we can do this twice. I think that's enough. We just need to top deck a cutthroat. I think. I mean, this is a free mana here to add that. Untap this. I mean, I'm likely not to hit it, so I can just go ahead and end right here and then do this in case this does hit like an Emrakul, then they have to sack it. Hit me with it, big dog. Let me see it. Cast this, target opponent during that player's turn. That's that turn. You take an extra turn. Sure. Sure. This will resolve. We'll activate this. We'll do these. So they can't use Woe Strider to sack my entire board. Take my turn. Oh, they got a Coco. That means they would have. They can Coco and grab nothing. But I get my turn after this, so they actually have to like remove my stuff, and Priest will not remove itself. They even played a land? That's kind of wild. I think Priest can target me. See if they see it. Priest can target me.
It's not a victory without you.
So they can technically activate my Priest, target me. Looks like they know. Or it'll also... they could have targeted me and made me sack my own creature. The way this is worded. So sacrifice 2 other creatures. Any number of target players each lose 2 life. That creature you add 2 black, and I would add. So I'd do this and draw a card, and then they could like figure out something with like the card I drew or know that they're fine. But they just picked them up. They had 3 life in play too with this like puzzle knot. But I had a Tyvar activation, so like they're not out of the woods. I'm pretty sure I can escape there and bring back that anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it is a little thing to take note if you're playing Emrakul. You can make the priest stack my stuff. Or the opponent that you're playing. But alright. So, in the post-game wrap, this is what we got. The deck's really fun. I definitely think this deck will benefit you from being better at it. It's definitely not a deck I think you personally just pick up and then play. I mean, you can, obviously you can any deck, but I think this one is definitely going to benefit if you put time into it, figure out your sequencing, and it can definitely grind you out of a lot of spots. My lands are a little bit weird because I just own a lot of the standard lands, so something to think about. You can definitely polish up the lands on the deck for sure. But other than that, this deck's felt fine. It feels like, I don't even know if it feels slightly better than the Rakdos version or like the Mayhem Devil version, because Mayhem Devil's like got a lot of shenanigans it could deal with too. Mainly it's how strong Priest is. If Priest is really strong in the meta, like this deck's gonna be fine. But if, or like really, really good. If Priest is bad in the meta, like you get a lot of like decks that are like, I'm gonna go super wide, or like the one we just played in terms of Greasefang. It's gonna be a little bit tough because you can't really pick what they sack. Like before they had Angels, which like I can't even block those, so it's a little bit weird. Other than that, Vran actually felt fine. Vran made the damage come out a lot more than normal. Vran being this one here. Pop up, please. It made, like, I even missed lethal, like just not thinking about the extra 2 damage that this put in, and with this Priest and a cut through, like I did like 6 randomly, and I passed the other turn, which I don't know if I activated Vran that turn, so maybe it wasn't lethal until they did something. Maybe I'm just like being a little too tough because it can only be activated once a turn, or it's triggered once a turn. But yeah, the deck's really cool. It's just green black sack. This is a different take if you don't want to play the Mayhem Cat Oven version. It's really cool, and also if you're a big fan of Tyvar, it's definitely the deck to kind of be doing. Other than, I think Kinnan, I think that's the other combo deck right now. Paradox Engine Kinnan is like the other Explorer / Pioneer combo deck that you can play. Obviously Lotus Field's not on Explorer, so you can't play it, but if you're looking for something cool, this is it, I think. And I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you around in the next one.